Hi, it's Nakib here. Today we are going to solve group anagrams problem. It's a Leetcode medium problem. We are given a list of anagrams. We have to group them together. For example, you can see T, 8 and 8 are all the anagrams. So they are put in one separate array and same as 10 and net and bet. So for this problem, we are going to use Hashmap. We'll using these structures. So we'll have a anagram as a key, for example 8 as a anagram, and it will have an array which will store all the anagrams that are related to it, for example this key. So let's go. So let's write solve this problem. So equals to default dict, and we will storing the list. As you remember, I said that we are going to store a array in a key. So let me write it again. So for example 8 we will have that list. So this list then this, and default can represent this. So let's map to our anagrams, and we need to store the anagram as a key. So we say that hash map world, which will be this one, the first one, first registration, will be append that into the world itself. So this code will does that it will create an 8 and then initialize it to the list. So let's return. So we are concerned about this list, not the actual key. So we'll return only that list. So we'll say that hash map dot values. We need to only get values, and remember we need to return them in another separate array. So we'll call this in a list. So but if now I run this, it will have a one bug. You will say you see it does not create anything like this grouping or whatsoever. So the reason is that it is creating each anagram for each key. For example 8 is a different key, T is a different key, 10 is a different key. That's why they're in a separate array. It is doing something like this. So it is doing like this. It is creating 8 and then pushing it into it and creating T and pushing T into it. It does not know that 8 and T are the same. So we need to figure out how to do that. So for that we need to some sort of sorting logic. So we'll do the word, sort it and pass the word to it. So what does it do is that it will sort according to the ASCII2 value of each character. For example, in 8, A will come first, A will become second, and T will come third. So so 8 will become this 8 will become A because ASCII2 value phase is lower than E because it has greater value than A and then T. Same like if we go to eat, it will same like A, E, T. So now we have the common key. So now it will know that way to store the value. So now, but the thing is that the sorted returns as an array. We don't want an array. So we're going to join that. So we get that in a key proper word, and we are going to store this called as a key. So now we're going to key, and now it will be resolve the problem. Let's see. Yeah, you see, it's resolved the problem. The reason is that the world, let's say it is 8, okay, for the first iteration. So the key will be 8, so it will sort them according to the ASCII2 value. So it will become it will become this AET. So now it know that it will create the key it and store the word in it like this. Now it go to the second iteration. So second is T. So the T will become same. T will become the ASCII value of A E T. So it will go to the search for the hash map for the key. So it will have that key. So it will just simply append that to it and so on. That's why we are getting this correct values. So that's it on my side. Please make sure to share the video with your fellow programmers. I see you.